Hi guys, it's me Neil here. Um, Decided to do a video um, today, basically because people have come up to me recently and asked why I haven't done any on my YouTube channel. This basically is because I felt that there was not a need for them. However, I am grateful to the dozen or so people in the last few weeks that have come up to me and asked me to restart them. So here goes. This is my first video since March 2022, and we are now in May 2023, so that's 14 months. Um, Basically, what have I been doing? Um, I've been working on myself. I've been on the most difficult of journeys where my mental health is concerned. Where that's concerned, where anyone's mental health is concerned, I would openly encourage anyone who's struggling to reach out, to talk, to just take care of one another. Because actually, if this world spent half the time listening that it does on social media, um, the message would be clear. There'd be no need for counsellors. And they do a great job. They do a superb job. Anyone who works in mental health services does a superb job. So thank you to all of them, and basically thank you to the counselling team that I've been dealing with. Um, they've been superb. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned that I am not to blame for everyone's failings. I've also learned that I am responsible for my mistakes and nobody else's. So if you are struggling with blame or the blame of other people, what I would suggest you do is you seek out that person where possible and you ask them to explain why they are blaming you for their failings. Um, what else can I talk about? I could talk about loads of stuff. Um, the NHS is, as most of you know, is my it's like my baby because I want I want it to succeed at all times, but it sometimes doesn't, and it can't because of how big it is. But in the NHS, I've had tremendous pride in meeting people, um, meeting influential people as well. Um, I had the privilege of being at the NHS Memorial Service at the National Arboretum in Staffordshire a couple of months back, and that was an eye opener to say the least. I met so many inspirational people that I felt I felt I was inadequate because I was in a room full of people with inspirational stories, inspirational attitudes, and there I am as a volunteer going, I'm surrounded by these people. I'm surrounded by people who are actual heroes, you know. And and for me, I think the biggest and best thing about the NHS is there is no I in team. Everyone is in it, in my experience, to make the world better for sick people. Um, yeah, it has its problems, but guess what? Every big organisation has its problems. Um, I want to give a shout out actually to the best OT in the world, who I won't name because I'm not allowed to, but she is she is the most fantastic, most encouraging person that has ever been a professional towards me. In the sense that everything she encourages is done from a place of wanting to make me a better person, which is great. Um, yeah, so there's a shout out to her. She's brilliant. A shout out to my brother as well, who who again he's had his own issues, but again, it's all good. We will get through whatever. We will sort everything out. Um, Now on to the dreaded thing called Gillingham Football Club. Yeah, it's been an interesting. It's been been an interesting 14 months. Relegated, guys. Relegated from League One, with lots of trouble against Rotherham United. The current season started with us particularly not very optimistic about life and the reality of the club under certain ownership. The first half of the season was an absolute disaster. If you'd offered me survival on Boxing Day with 14 points on the table, I would have taken third bottom, snap your hand off. Survival by a point would have been a fantastic achievement. But what 2023 has been fantastic. It's brought new owners, um, new belief, and a reunited football club. Um, a reunited football club can achieve anything on the planet if the people in the club believe and all pull in the right direction. Now, to be safe with 3 games to go at the time after a win against Lane Orient, there's now just 1 game to go. I believe everyone's done a great job because Boxing Day, it was not possible for us to survive with 3 games to go. It didn't look possible. It didn't look real. In fact, the first half of the season was the worst half of the season I had ever seen. Um, so yeah, delighted for everyone at Gillingham Football Club that we have survived this season, and now we push on and hope the next season brings us far more pleasure. Um, Friends, yeah, been an interesting journey with some friends as well. To be honest with you, um, I've struggled with one or two in terms of comments they've made, in terms of situations we found ourselves in. But again, just talk it out, guys. Talk things through because actually talking saves a lot of heartache. Um, yeah, I don't really know what else to say, guys, except just continue to encourage each other. Just continue to be real and continue to love. Thanks, guys. Bye.